Welcome to my channel. There will come a day, maybe it's already here, when you look around for support and find absolutely nothing. No one clapping, no one checking in, no one saying, keep going. And in that exact silence, most people quietly give up. But what if that silence isn't your ending? What if that silence is actually the moment your real story begins? Sometimes in life, you will not have support. Sometimes nobody will understand your dream. Nobody will clap for your effort. Nobody will call you and say, keep going. Nobody will stand beside you when things become hard. And that is the moment where most people stop. They say, no one is helping me. No one believes in me. No one is with me. I cannot do this alone. But today I want you to understand one powerful truth. Sometimes you have to do it alone. Not because you are weak, not because nobody loves you, not because your dream is impossible. You have to do it alone because life is testing how serious you are. Anyone can start when people are supporting them. Anyone can feel confident when people are praising them. Anyone can move forward when the road is easy, but real strength is built when you keep walking, even when nobody is walking with you. So today we are going to talk about a life-changing topic, do it alone. This topic is for every person who feels alone, ignored, unsupported, and tired. This topic is for the person who has a dream but no team, a goal but no motivation, a vision but no audience. And while you listen, also practice your English with me. Listen carefully, repeat some powerful lines, and use this lesson to build your confidence. And if you want more English practice and motivational lessons like this, make sure you support this channel and stay connected. One of the biggest mistakes people make is waiting for someone to motivate them, waiting for someone to believe in them, waiting for someone to guide them, waiting for someone to support them, waiting for someone to say, you can do it, but what happens when nobody says it? Do you stop? What happens when nobody understands your dream? Do you give up? What happens when nobody is clapping for you? Do you leave your goal? No. You must learn to push yourself because your dream was given to you, not to everyone else. Other people may not understand your vision. They may not see what you see. They may not feel what you feel. They may not know how badly you want to change your life. And that is okay. Your dream does not need everyone's approval. Your dream needs your action. So many people waste years waiting for support, repeating, when someone helps me, I will start. When my family supports me, I will start. When my friends believe in me, I will start. When life becomes easy, I will start. But life does not work like that. If you keep waiting for the perfect support, you may never begin. Sometimes you have to begin with fear. Sometimes you have to begin with confusion. Sometimes you have to begin with zero confidence. Sometimes you have to begin when nobody is watching. That is how strong people are made. A strong person does not wait for the world to push them. A strong person becomes their own push. They wake up and say, I have to move. They feel tired, but say, I still have to try. They feel alone, but say, I will not stop. They face rejection, but say, this is not the end. And this mindset can change your entire life. Because the moment you stop waiting for others, you get your power back, you stop blaming people, you stop crying for attention, you stop begging for support, you stop depending on motivation, and you start doing the actual work. Maybe nobody is supporting your English journey. Still practice. Maybe nobody is supporting your YouTube dream. Still create. Maybe nobody is supporting your business idea. Still learn. Maybe nobody is supporting your fitness goal. Still train. Maybe nobody is supporting your personal growth. Still grow. Because at the end of the day, your life is your responsibility. People may help you, but they cannot live for you. People may advise you, but they cannot work for you. People may motivate you, but they cannot become disciplined for you. You have to do your part, and sometimes your part starts alone. Doing it alone teaches you something powerful. It teaches you self-trust. When nobody is there and you still continue, you start respecting yourself. You start saying, I am stronger than I thought. You start realizing you do not need the whole world to believe in you. You only need to believe enough to take the next step, and slowly your confidence grows. Not because people praised you, not because someone saved you, not because life became easy. Your confidence grows because you did not quit. So stop waiting for someone to push you. Push yourself when you feel lazy. Push yourself when you feel afraid. Push yourself when you feel ignored. Push yourself when you feel tired. Push yourself when you feel alone. Push yourself because nobody is coming every day to remind you of your dream. You must become your own reminder. You must become your own coach. You must become your own support. And when you learn to stand alone, you become dangerous in a powerful way. Because now people cannot easily break you. They cannot stop you by ignoring you. They cannot control you by not supporting you. They cannot destroy your dream by not clapping. You have already learned the greatest lesson. You can walk alone, and a person who can walk alone can go very far. One of the hardest feelings in life is working hard and still feeling invisible. You try, you improve, you sacrifice, you stay disciplined, you give your time, your energy, your heart, but nobody notices. Nobody says, "Good job." Nobody says, "I am proud of you." Nobody sees the nights you stayed awake. Nobody sees the tears you wiped alone. Nobody sees the pressure you carried silently. And because nobody notices, you start feeling like your effort is useless. But listen carefully. Your effort is not useless just because people cannot see it. A seed grows under the ground before anyone sees the plant. A building becomes strong because of the foundation nobody sees. A champion is made in private before the world sees the victory. So do not stop just because nobody is clapping right now. Some people only clap when the result is big. Some people only respect you when you win. Some people only believe in you after you prove yourself, but you cannot wait for their claps to feel strong. You must learn to clap for yourself when you wake up early and do your work. Clap for yourself when you practice, even when you feel tired. Clap for yourself when you control your emotions instead of reacting. Clap for yourself when you keep going after failure. Clap for yourself when you choose discipline instead of excuses. Clap for yourself because self-respect begins the moment you start noticing your own effort. Many people break down because they keep looking outside for appreciation, asking, "Why is nobody seeing me? Why is nobody supporting me? Why is nobody praising me? Why is nobody proud of me?" But the real question is, are you proud of yourself? Because if you are not proud of yourself, even 100 people clapping will not make you strong. And if you are proud of yourself, even silence cannot break you. Doing it alone means you must become your own source of strength. You must tell yourself, "I know I am trying. I know I am improving. I know I am not where I want to be, but I am not where I used to be. I know my effort matters. I know my time will come." And this kind of self-talk is powerful. Because life will not always give you appreciation. Sometimes life will give you pressure. Sometimes people will give you doubt. Sometimes the world will give you silence. But your inner voice must stay strong. Because if your inner voice is weak, outside noise will control you. If someone ignores you, you will feel broken. If someone criticizes you, you will stop. If someone laughs at your dream, you will hide. But when your inner voice is strong, people may doubt you, yet you still work. People may ignore you, yet you still grow. People may laugh, yet you still continue. People may leave, yet you still stand. And that is real power. Because you do not become strong by always being supported. You become strong by learning how to stand when support is missing. So today, stop waiting for people to recognize your small progress. You recognize it. Maybe you are not perfect, but you are trying. That matters. Maybe you are slow, but you are moving. That matters. Maybe you are afraid, but you are still taking steps. That matters. Do not insult your own progress just because it is small. Small progress is still progress. Silent progress is still progress. Slow progress is still progress. A person who improves 1% every day becomes powerful with time. But the problem is many people quit before time rewards them, wanting quick results, quick success, quick respect, quick confidence, but life does not always move quickly. Sometimes life makes you work in silence first, wanting to see if you are serious, if you can keep going without attention, if your dream is real, or just a temporary mood. So keep working even if nobody sees you, because your private discipline will become your public success one day, and the hours, the practice, the pain, the lessons you face alone are never wasted. Everything is building you, and one day people will see the result. But by then, you will not need their claps to feel valuable because you already learned how to believe in yourself. So clap for yourself today, not because you are already successful, but because you did not give up. And remember this powerful line: if nobody claps for you, clap for yourself until your results make the noise. There are times in life when you feel completely alone. You look around and it feels like everyone is busy with their own life. Nobody understands your pain. Nobody understands your pressure. Nobody understands your dream. Nobody understands why you are trying so hard. You may feel behind, forgotten, like you're fighting a battle nobody can see. But this lonely season is not here to destroy you. It is here to build you. Sometimes life removes people, noise, distractions, and comfort because it wants you to finally meet yourself. Because when you are always surrounded by people, you may forget your own voice, copy their dreams, follow their opinions, live for their approval, stay busy but never clear. But when you are alone, you start asking deeper questions. What do I really want? Who am I becoming? What kind of life do I want to build? What habits are holding me back? What is my real purpose? And these questions can change your life because being alone gives you time to think, time to focus, time to heal, time to rebuild yourself. Many people are afraid of being alone because they think loneliness means weakness. But sometimes being alone means you are entering your growth season, you are not losing people, you are finding yourself, you are not being punished, you are being prepared, you are not empty, you are becoming stronger inside. And look at every person who did something great before the world knew their name. They had lonely days, they practiced alone, failed alone, learned alone, cried alone, started again alone. The world saw their success, but never saw their silent battles. So, if you are alone right now, do not hate this season. Use it. Use this season to build your discipline, your skills, your mind, your emotional strength. Use this season to stop depending on people and start creating your future, because when you are alone, you have fewer distractions. You can focus deeply, work quietly, improve faster, and learn more about yourself. But many people waste their lonely season crying, scrolling, comparing, complaining, and waiting for someone to save them. Do not waste yours. This is your training time. When nobody is calling you, train. When nobody is inviting you, learn. When nobody is checking on you, build. When nobody is watching, improve. When nobody is standing with you, stand with yourself. Because this is how your strongest version is created. You do not become strong in comfort, you become strong in pressure, in silence, when you have every reason to stop but continue anyway. Your lonely season teaches you patience. It teaches you that you do not need to explain your journey to everyone, that your goals are your own responsibility, that not everyone can come with you, that some roads must be walked alone, that peace is better than fake company, because sometimes people are around you, but they drain your energy, laugh at your dreams, make you doubt yourself, waste your time, and pull you back into old habits. And in that case, being alone is genuinely better than being surrounded by people who quietly kill your growth. Do not fear walking alone if the crowd is heading in the wrong direction, because a lonely road with purpose is always better than a crowded road with no future. So protect your lonely season. Do not use it to feel sorry for yourself. Use it to become powerful. Work on your body, your mind, your skills, your confidence, your emotional control, your future. Read, learn, practice, plan, create, improve, repeat. Let your lonely season become your growth season, because one day you will thank yourself for not giving up during this time. You will say, that season was painful, but it made me strong. That season was silent, but it gave me clarity. That season was lonely, but it helped me find myself. So do not be afraid if you are walking alone right now. Maybe life is not rejecting you. Maybe life is redirecting you. Maybe you are not being left behind. Maybe you are being separated for something better. Maybe this lonely season is not your ending. Maybe it is your beginning. Keep going, even if nobody understands. Keep going, even if nobody supports you. Keep going, even if nobody believes yet. Keep going, even if you feel tired. Because the person you are becoming needs this season, and your future self is watching you. So stand up, wipe your tears, fix your focus, take the next step. Do it alone if you have to, because sometimes the strongest version of you is born when you stop waiting for the world and start building yourself. The most powerful work in your life will happen when nobody is watching. Nobody will see your early mornings, your late nights, your quiet practice, your silent struggle, how many times you failed and still tried again. But that hidden work is exactly the work that changes you. Because many people only want to shine in public without suffering in private, they want success without the silent discipline behind it. They want respect without the lonely effort that builds it. But life does not reward show, life rewards real work. If you want to become strong, you must build yourself when nobody is watching, work when nobody is clapping, practice when nobody is praising, learn when nobody is checking, improve when nobody is encouraging, stay disciplined when nobody is forcing you, because that is where real character is created. Since it's easy to work hard when people are looking at you, easy to act strong when people are praising you. But the real test is what you do when you are completely alone. Do you still practice, still learn, still keep your promise, still choose your future over comfort? Because your private habits create your public results, and one day your habits will speak louder than your words. So, do not use your alone time to destroy yourself. Use it to build yourself. Read something that strengthens your mind, practice the skill that can change your future, exercise your body, write your goals, remove the bad habits stealing your life. Because you do not need a crowd to grow, you do not need permission to improve, you only need a strong decision. Telling yourself, I will build myself silently. I will improve even when nobody notices. I will not waste my alone time. Because weak people use loneliness to break themselves, while strong people use loneliness to remake themselves entirely. So when nobody is watching, do the work. Maybe your dream is fluent English. So practice alone, speak in front of the mirror, record your voice, repeat sentences, read aloud, build your confidence. Maybe your dream is a YouTube channel. So create alone, write scripts, learn editing, study your audience, keep uploading. Because every dream needs private work. And if you can win in private, you will eventually shine in public. Because a tree does not shout while growing. The sun does not ask for attention before rising. A diamond is formed under pressure hidden from the world. And you are also being formed in silence. Your quiet practice, your lonely discipline, your hidden struggle. None of it is wasted. It's all building something inside you. One painful mistake many people make is explaining their dream to people who do not understand their hunger, sharing their plans with people who have no vision, no courage, only comfort. And those people say, "Why are you doing this? This is too difficult. Be practical." And slowly, your fire becomes weak, not because your dream is small, but because you gave it to people who could not understand it. And not everyone can understand your hunger, your late nights, your discipline, your sacrifice, your inner fire. So you must protect your vision, work in silence, plan in silence, learn in silence, grow in silence, and let your results explain later. Because when you explain too much, you waste energy trying to convince people instead of building your dream. So stop begging people to see your vision. If they cannot see it, keep walking. Because your dream does not become impossible just because someone doubts it. And many successful people were doubted, laughed at, and looked foolish before the world finally understood. So your job is not to explain. Your job is to execute. because action is always stronger than explanation. Doing it alone is not easy. There will be days your heart feels heavy, your mind feels tired, you question yourself, you wonder why your journey feels so hard, why nobody understands you, whether you should just stop. But those moments are not here to finish you, they are here to reveal you, because your real character is not shown. When life is easy, it is shown when you feel alone, tired, ignored, and still choose to continue. And that is the kind of person you must become, the one who does not quit just because the road is lonely, who becomes their own reason to keep going, their own coach, their own support, stable enough to keep moving even when life is not perfect, even when results are slow, even when nobody notices. So promise yourself today, I will not quit just because I am alone. I will not stop just because nobody understands me. I will move, I will learn, I will build, I will grow, I will do it alone if I have to. Because doing it alone does not mean you are weak. It means you are strong enough to begin without permission, brave enough to walk without a crowd, and your dream is bigger than your need for approval. So rise when nobody believes in you, rise when nobody claps for you, rise when you are tired, confused, and alone. Because the person who rises alone becomes unshakable, and one day, when you become stronger, wiser, and more successful, you will understand that life never made you walk alone to break you. It made you walk alone to build you, to teach you your own power, to show you that you were never as weak as you thought. So keep going, even alone, because the person who can do it alone becomes the person who can change everything.